Mbappe form no my game way. He may be the deciding factor in tomorrow's game. You know your game no, Jibo. Enya la mi yama shoe, a bear killing Mbappe shoe.
That means Real Madrid winning.
I see Real Madrid, Mbappe scoring, and I'm Vini scoring Ochana. I see Fermin Lopez go to score, player to score, Fermin Lopez
Basa.
For Basa. Jibu, give me some more for 2-1 win for Real Madrid.
Okay, Zaki Tono, I say Madrid 2, Barcelona 1, Ewachina El Clasico.
Jibu, Mbappe form no my game way. He may be the deciding factor in tomorrow's game. You know your game no, Jibu. Enya la mi yama shoe, a bear killing Mbappe shoe.
That means Real Madrid winning.
I see Real Madrid, Mbappe scoring, and I'm Vini scoring Ochana. I see Fermin Lopez go to score, player to score, Fermin Lopez
Basa.
For Basa. Jibu, give me some more for 2-1 win for Real Madrid.
Okay, Zaki Tono, I say Madrid 2, Barcelona 1, Ewachina El Clasico.
Jibu, Mbappe form no my game way. He may be the deciding factor in tomorrow's game. You know your game no, Jibu. Enya la mi yama shoe, a bear killing Mbappe shoe.
That means Real Madrid winning.
I see Real Madrid, Mbappe scoring, and I'm Vini scoring Ochana. I see Fermin Lopez go to score, player to score, Fermin Lopez
Basa.
For Basa. Jibu, give me some more for 2-1 win for Real Madrid.
Okay, Zaki Tono, I say Madrid 2, Barcelona 1, Ewachina El Clasico.
Jibu, Mbappe form no my game way.
I think no, we definitely should have won the game. You know, hands down. First 15 minutes we created some very decent opportunity chances, but I think still we need to improve on our decision making in the final third to pick out the right options at very decisive moments.
The first half was a different story. You played well, got a goal. What really happened in the second half? Because you seem to have capitulated.
No, I think even in the second half we still dominated play. We were playing the game in their half, and then we have always known that they will be very dangerous in terms of their transitional play. All the 2 goals were from transitional play. When we lost our balance, it's when they capitalized on, and also we also had some injuries, which also was a factor for us to change something when we needed to change at that time. But it's also part of the game.
Now, these are the first 2 sets of goals you've considered this season. It had to wait till match day 7. What needs to change going into your next game?
Of course, we need to make right decisions. Sometimes the decisions we make on and off the ball need to be improved, and there's a lot to still improve. We are a team in the development phases, and then we are progressive. I think that we need to improve so many aspects. I have always mentioned that. I think no, we definitely should have won the game. You know, hands down. First 15 minutes we created some very decent opportunity chances, but I think still we need to improve on our decision making in the final third to pick out the right options at very decisive moments.
The first half was a different story. You played well, got a goal. What really happened in the second half? Because you seem to have capitulated.
No, I think even in the second half we still dominated play. We were playing the game in their half, and then we have always known that they will be very dangerous in terms of their transitional play. All the 2 goals were from transitional play. When we lost our balance, it's when they capitalized on, and also we also had some injuries, which also was a factor for us to change something when we needed to change at that time. But it's also part of the game.
Now, these are the first two sets of goals you've considered this season. It had to wait till match day 7. What needs to change going into your next game?
Of course, we need to make right decisions. Sometimes the decisions we make on and off the ball need to be improved, and there's a lot to still improve. We are a team in the development phases, and then we are progressive. I think that we need to improve so many aspects. I have always mentioned that. I think no, we definitely should have won the game. Hands down. First 15 minutes, we should have we created some very decent opportunity chances, but I think still we need to improve on our decision making in the final third to pick out the right options at very decisive moments.
The first half was a different story. You played well, got a goal. What really happened in the second half? Because you seem to have capitulated.
No, I think even in the second half we still dominated play. We were playing the game in their half, and then we have always known that they will be very dangerous in terms of their transitional play. All the 2 goals were from transitional play. When we lost our balance, it's when they capitalized on, and also we also had some injuries, which also was a factor for us to change something when we needed to change at that time. But it's also part of the game.
Oh yeah.
All right.
A day Real Madrid winning is
But also
a day after Real Madrid beating Barcelona.
Oh, okay.
And taming Lamine Yamal. Alvaro Carreras taming Lamine Yamal.
Okay.
I have to be happy.
Well, Mbappe and Bellingham scores intense Clasico as Madrid wins 2-1 to end losing run against Barcelona. Okay, so they see, I don't know. It was 2-1. Rafinha Alcantara called out Lamine Yamal's lack of maturity following Barca's 2-1 loss to Real Madrid. Bacho, take that for me now. Okay. Baba, okay, Lamine
Yamal before the game was say Real Madrid cheat. The club that always cheats. And we are interview on Busan say some show last year we should go. Benabao there. Now feel no because so they are going to beat them. No Busan some show more 4-0 now. Or 3. And also on team can some better Real Madrid 4-0. But I see that so bit mercy.
Okay. As well can any.
Yes.
Na Rafinha Alcantara no so no way.
Oh, Rafinha Alcantara. So the former player. No. Senior battle baby I want you also stay or a former player. Aye.
Na zero nimbo na.
We say we the Casa no Casa nyane born.
Oh, me busasem.
The born no boy no one say
Huh?
Uko deeper say.
Oh, Charlie.
Boss uko deep within name no kind what can say be.
Me just no say no nimbo.
No onye gidi sade but onye bad player.
Okay. Yeah. Go on pay me check in and near be me onye obi a also to me Lamine Yamal.
Oh, Lamine Yamal.
Liverpool duo of Conor Bradley and Milos Kekesh are causing the rest problems. At the moment, and former defender Guy Neville says Ancelotti is going to keep getting the same results if he continues playing them. Okay. Jamie Carragher insists that Man City striker Haaland could be the biggest obstacle between Arsenal and winning the Premier League title this season.
Yes.
What do you say?
What do you say?
I say.
I say, City striker Ellen Haaland on the bare weapon. If say City Arsenal Belgian League now, League now, City also can win the league because of Ellen Haaland.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a Arsenal in the league and Haaland. Then Liverpool Mumuna Belgian League, no.
Adena ISC and they say
week 9.
It's week 9, but the team is not improving.
Solo.
Boss.
It's week 9.
It's week
9 over 38.
Yeah.
I don't know why are they talking about Obi winning league in there?
You say about 1/4 of the league.
1/4.
Endrew there, but marginal.
Solo.
Say 38.
Some Akajo said the moment you start quoting figures, who go quantitative there you should.
Debbie, but unse all running.
Yes, you about 9 times 4.
Yes. About 36.
running off and because it's almost 1/4 of the league.
But just say, okay, let's even grant 1/4 no is the issue. League about 1/4. I got 3/4. Why are you talking about winners and champions now? Oh, man, the Omoye no. Omoye yes, I from the Arsenal no. Yeah, Pamucho, you about just 9 out of 38. Obianya anywhere. My boss grandma in Liverpool lead Arsenal 7 points. Are you aware?
Say man you lead Arsenal Liverpool.
And John didn't also be a tron of Arsenal. Okay, but I'm saying now 7
but some lead the table only 6 points, you know.
That means 6 points.
4.
At the old moment movie. Arsenal never, Arsenal the anymore, Musia no be ya no be abisam. San City Ababa winning. The BSC, yes, someone. Okay, so Arteta hails Arsenal massive win. City boss Pep Guardiola says too early to be worried about chasing Arsenal. Yes, and I agree with him. Dybala scores first league goal since February. Del Piero insists he got 2 goals is not a problem. Vincent Kompany has reinvented Bayern Munich and turned them into top contenders for the Champions League this season. Okay, so I know you microphone some.
Luther Matthäus like us.
Okay, Mahuka Tebi Waha written and signed by Nana Appengra. Solo, the interim ready a kata.
A kata or they pass and take Otuo-Acheampong for natural for their elimination from the champion Confederations Cup. Omulusi 5-1 to work.
Okay. Yeah. So the result against Wydad was not what we wanted or worked for. The disappointment is shared by every member of the team, management, and our true supporters. This is not the end of our journey. A setback is a setup for a comeback, and we already focus on the task ahead. And we are committed to turning this round. Our belief was not wavered. Now more than ever, we need you. Your voice is our 12th player, and your presence is our fuel. We call on every Porcupine warrior to fill the stands in our upcoming matches. Let us unite as one force, wear the red colors with pride, and roll the team to victory. The team is counted on you. Together we will rise again. Fabulous the best. Nana Appengra Kwesiewa.
And this we let away by after Otuo-Acheampong for a deal more good management. So.
On what?
On the sale of Abetamwa.
But the letter did not touch on this.
I want to touch on, but say Kotoko management minim there, but to some extent you feel that a be omuntimin touch on that issue because before the bench, lawyers have to do come on say dinner chino. A sign Eddie more sort of injury.
And that is the more reason why I said no one. Yeah. I was saying car.
To me, I was surprised someone touch on Abetamwa saying lawyers Afuduku is on record to have said that Omotoni because Omu here is running club admittedly. To some extent Toka say level na Ghana league in it any day, your budget G and Keke.
In context. So they ever back so they train. The leader of Asante Kotoko Sporting Club, Anakwesiewa, has called on the supporters to rally behind the team. And they cut a kind is a Premier League Mediema return on top has held at home. We should have won the game hands down. Didi Dramani and the Nations FC Sackhead could Kasim Mengel and Assistant Johnson Smith. Ajuma Bedahono, Obi Benya Juma, I'm sure. And then Sports Minister meets Black Queens and asks them to boycott game. If
yes, Black Queens say demanding paid bonuses from the last women's half boy. Omuntiai. And Oma start another qualifiers for the WAF. Omako she Egypt training. Return leg near your China. And I almost say Abayan Tia bonuses now a woman Canada na Omumbo. There was an emergency meeting between the sports ministry and the team. Close sources catch from the meeting, minister catch girls in his Omumba Omunjanko. Close sources? Yes.
The close sources?
Very. The
minister say Muma Munyai.
I also Muma Munyai. Now the West I been ever banning 2 years.
Sana.
Oh yes.
But has that been confirmed by anybody?
We are yet to speak to the minister. We will do that.
But I mean, confirmation could come from either way. And yeah, I'm checking.
Yes, on the sources, your corner yet yeah was source
no more meeting
players ni bi na akasa
okay
players ni bi omo nyai so I'm saying
that would be quite irresponsible.
Yeah, try asenka ya ni minister and
I'm provoking.
Boss,
well,
that is quite
boss, somebody is giving me information. Make the handwriting. The minister told them we will pay you. At the moment, we cannot pay at the moment, but we will pay you.
And
go and play the game. Definitely, we are going to pay you.
To Angasa Mumamungo. You better check
who is giving me the information.
The uncle can't do another drinking water and never do a monko, we pay near 10 attention. So we will pay you and Mumamunko. We will find out which is which. All right. Lawyer, Yanko is 9:53. You have more seconds. So 53.
Inti anopai yemo special good morning. Na yemo akwaba BM Eye Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV. Ye konko funkroso na ensemwa edi adenchete na ebumfumpa enko funkroso no ye honsem ato anim nsem no doso ene anopay die disefata se ohwe na utie ena yede esum wo kitikiti mampoli bi ena ewoma akensuo yanom akenbunu pa anopay yetu ebu ase atere no na ye confirm mumu nyina ama ewo dwumadere so now ye be say afi Spain eho ena classico no eto dwanim se classico de ye bo a ekata match bia so time match bia ewo wiase yise bia national team babamu a na abusuam de teni emra Madrid ene Barca omunyina arrive preparation omuti eromo ewo game no Barcelona Real Madrid lineups enti ningina yareba two screens so na fe wetimi ahwebi emra players num arrive born again videos num nefa Madrid versus Barcelona lineups any adade to so famame now mami ko Marcus Rashford na so ye Marcus Rashford de yate HMSM players are enra omusi akan ne de aman complaining number some of the fans are complaining a lot so that be Adena Ekoso and Rano as Marcus Rashford he could have done better na performance the two baby our family at there and the fee game num etoja anopay na Zabi Alonso and Ebo Jude Bellingham abaso with performance and Ram ultimate adena day Zabi Alonso or say nani so Jude Bellingham and Motimba or done a day in the midfield or control afe or your assist assign any goal or say one of the most important players and the squad no the meeting say Robert Lewandowski I will see a kind Emma FC Barcelona on him say about 2025-2026 season we are not the contract no ayaba na we ya sa Jayate HMS Ruben Amorim of Manchester United and monitor the situation no say on experience back e be Manchester United animwa abeboa said United in Finfio Casemiro Jao no the experience e plan Finfio no onyo bi ma no be janimwa abeboa ama anima koye ama team no now 344 goals in 375 matches for the team and you don't say anopay Vinicius Junior. This is how a Clasico is and a player Emma Real Madrid Vinicius Junior and I think to just a Clasico no San City or say na omunim say a very difficult game Barcelona and Madrid num pempi yana enya wa only table no and I win it and wa form and I win it number no well determined say another say the tibia and what pack Santiago Bernabeu and Kulumje and by Real Madrid jam na rare fight no yabaka koche and brand to quadruple after the game on say start with Danny Kamaya and Mara game no banner before the game cry on the tuja say Clasico na ya beduru ho so mo match ni we ɔne akoda no bɛkasa na no pɔ game na ɛna Danny Kabaya sɛ hey nyabotra kasa dodo kasa ɔsɛ wo de ɛnhyɛ ɔtane nom ɛno one player na asɛ wɔsɔ akoda no mu ɛna wɔpiapia no kakra asɔ preventive Madrid players no ɛnom ɛyɛ Lamine Yamal ho asɛm ɛna mekan na Vinicius Junior crowd na yedene mo yere Vinicius Junior so kasa bebrebe unya ball na boko atimko a he de ball no kwa ni makoya assist no unya atimko na boko o kasa ya koda o ya koda 18 years pe ball no unya bibia wo o kasa dodo video room and a screen so a uhwe bi ene anope Chabi Alonso aja tumu senra Vinicius Junior incident see ye emra oyini efrim na obusa se a coach ayame and a uyime every game num sansem to dwani na way or a player definitely he want to do more for the club enti ono be kasa issue biansi it Chabi Alonso nisma adia to dwanra incident ni bi see game num what him say Pedri enya red card every game num first yellow card no Vinicius Junior na kofa bobi Finfionio Dominic de Bone Konim kutani Jesse Musa unko be bia ma tell ai Pedri say o chi players o chin wo Finfio chin yire no wa yire no jententente kutani Jesse num ai do show a proactive na it's Vini no and not Vini in the game na a super intendra Vini Bobby or the fan Finfio bia o take Pedri on entina at the screen so uchepi and anopay abusam Oyerepa Tramini ase ono de Lamine Yamal semna okaino and motivated rather and then motivated was such say Okobo Classico this is a club at the Champions League dunum 15 times so this is club at the league na ya bono makuma kwa duasa ensia 36 enti say ya ko game bi mu say na ko dare so we kan sem we kire yan a motivation man so konkra wo de be ho na fe offer victory na nom and ra omo aye victory and ra eba na we Chabi Alonso at in SMP and a two jam born plus number so who die pine lie near Jadinina Ocheche Chabi Alonso after beating Barcelona in his first game as coach for Madrid in the Clasico.
But the team was very motivated. We had talked about it before the game, how important this match was, not only because of the 3 points, but also because of where we were coming from and what a good game and a victory could mean. And I think all those conditions came together. I'm really happy for the boys, especially because they needed this feeling, that they can win a big match, as every Clasico is. The motivation was complete. I take away many positive things from the game, many good things from Vinny as well. We'll talk about it, of course, but I don't want to lose focus on what's really important. Those are things we'll handle internally. Within the great match it was, Vinny also contributed a lot. The rest of the players did too. Many of the things we wanted to achieve actually happened. It's an important, well-deserved victory. Even a bit short, we could say, because we had chances, the penalty. This win helps us regain that feeling of being a competitive team in big games, and that's important. The rest, we'll discuss internally.
You understand well?
Yes. With the squad we had available and with several players back, we tried to field the best prepared team to compete in such
and no Chabi Alonso Thierry Casada. You could see some maturity in the manager. Obi Uncle Bashi Vinicius Junior. Oh, Oyerepa game no crowd we are there in the game. Yemfi Spain na fe Yemra England meeting come our England Joshua Zexi a player Emma Manchester United. I see players no want to do more for the club. No Ukraine baby Manchester United just Seattle. I was say in the history book and ya club of players way and never can say oh yeah the do baby na league ya tosu do me you know that be we want to fight for Manchester United and we want to win trophies and Joshua Zexin in sama or the to Gary Potter ekutame HSA Manchester United assassin a planet life after Casemiro Nano Carlos Baleba Amukono Adena Mfa Demetin say Adam Waxton of Crystal Palace Amutranim say Amute Netford and Bebam Nyankupobwa in the summer transfer window say Amra Emma Juma Emma Tino Blind in Buemo ono a player Emma Manchester United. I say it was a difficult game. Na amo performance no they deserve to win the game. Opetima na o deserve say ni saka 3 points na Manchester United and na amo deserve fata say emanami ensanyina omo sa etimika Michael Riches and Alan Shearer ati atudwa say Blank Mbwemo and Matthias Kunyanom say amukosubo modimbo weya afi they are team to watch in the Premier League. And we say Premier League, you know, man for bookmakers, you know, and make accounts for United, baby. Number say 2 players in Motimba, Omutana Day, Ama United, the Twasusa, they are team to watch, or say Nania Somotimba, and Manantana Adana Demra, Amane Brighton, and Apani, Lupin Amarim, manager, Emma Manchester United, and HM Sereniaso, and Motimba, the Manantana Denity.
I'm really pleased to win any game in this moment is so important. We know how tough it is to play against Brighton. They have pressure, a lot of talent, a very good coach. But with that really well, we scored 3 goals and then we suffer 1 goal. When you feel that we are near the 4th goal, not to suffer 1 goal and then a little bit nervous. But in the end, I think we deserve the win. We scored 4 goals, but we need to improve.
Brian Mbwemo, a continuous improvement despite scoring 4 goals. Now, Brian Mbwemo dance our dressing room A. Nanya Semkituao. Nti Ujafune Ahmad Diallo. Oh, ye baby Jaisia. Ben TV no. Na enjoy Mbwemo ane Ahmad Diallo after beating Brighton any Masa. Yes. Sawa Dede Germany our dressing room hall any atiate na Liverpool draw Conor Bradley and Milos Kekes Niman Fai and 2 players Guy Novo at the Atuja say and slot will continue to suffer say oh pesa sa Brenna Obrenina Equa I was so Timmy Benchu among so Kosubo or Mumia said bia they will suffer in games Jamin Karaga, Jomi Karaga, Onum Anti Atuja say Obekasa Liverpool are in crisis. Liverpool are more crisis mu and then smart run Anti Atuja and pay na Liverpool so far. I'm a 4th consecutive Premier League defeat. Na no mementano na Ukuma Brentford. Abusiam Mo Salah and Anslot and Ukumwa among 4 teams that be Mo Salah no man who be them free no and no crack sa Mo Salah no she go there nemum they were expecting more at the first na shasia and some cases that be I will see a bench in annual Jeremy from Paul Bedan no ye ho juma otimi ayeye enti Anslot and so kasaye after say Anslot abusuam onso elusu to Brentford 3-2 it was painful defeat was it worst loss where Nkugwa were there if you say Nkugwa were there they could have done better.
Another time disappointing results. The disappointing performance today as well. Another time conceding in 5 minutes a goal.
How concerning is this defensive problem now as you go through these weeks? Because it's happening too often, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. Again, conceding 3 goals is far too much if you want to win a game of football. The first one was a set piece, which is maybe something, if you concede goals over, something you might expect because they're so strong on set pieces. Second one, counter-attack. I think one of the things they're very, very, very good at as well. We didn't defend that well at all. Now then we were lucky or we did something well to still be in the game at halftime because we did score the 2-1 and then in the second half a penalty made it hardly impossible for us to win here, to get a result here today.
You've seen that penalty again. What's your thought on that?
Difficult. The referee gave a free kick. I'm not too sure if he would have given the penalty for that, but yeah, he gives a free kick and then the VR says it's inside. Yeah, then you have to accept that if it's inside and the referee has given a free kick, then it's overturned.
Ellen Haaland and Jamaica got it to just say Arsenal better Premier League no omunji Premier League no say City betimi am safe competition. There is a one player obetimi aya sadia no Erling Haaland of Manchester City said the official goals Emma City in games no betimi play major role league no and you to me Carrigan Sema or they are to pay Mikel Arteta and also winner onya no a massive win on him Crystal Palace omo tima omo good football obekaya omo akese share especially yana ede say obetimi ashobu nemum or you happy with a Motimba Marantino a dene dina fe omo sign FA 3 points on Emirati Ezi onya go no abemano moral boost going forward and no Mikel Arteta now 300 million pounds and almost spending na great manager and no Oliver Glasner abasibodia odima Mikel Arteta nemum Oliver Glasner say Arsenal spending 300 million pounds.
Yes, good summary. But I haven't seen many teams creating a lot of chances here, honestly. I think we had a few moments where we could have been more dangerous. We missed opportunities to create more chances because it took us just too long. But on the other side, also credit to Arsenal, how quick they recovered. When I see just in second half, I think about 2 or 3 times we found this Mila in the pocket, and then Declan Rice recovered and stole the ball instead of having an overload because he made pressure, but just took us too long, and that's why we couldn't create more. But on the other side, how we
now, Oko Mikel Arteta will say we suffer every week to win. And no, Mikel Arteta, you win it. Bayana and easy. Always ya bre and sample and then aba.
Yes, well, a massive win. Obviously, we knew the difficulty of it, and consistently to win. It's very, very difficult. Big credit to Palace as well, the way they are set up, the way they are organized, individually, how they fulfill the role. It makes it really, really difficult for us. We knew that. We know that the longer the game went, probably the game will open up a little bit more. We find a way to score a goal.
Sir Aston Villa confidence na after sir amuche Man City show me ekabakwa wamo entimi anti Pep Guardiola e dey atudwa say it is too early to worry ebia City ni na you are too worried say adan na me team no ekose ya nyabuche league no endru bia ene yensma owura no e dey atudwa uko Italia de Piero say ase manfo super ego tudo enyo no problem no the squad no mkuta no omuntimi fan compete for the Scudetto. Atalanta boss even do it and they are to just say Adimola Lukman mrewe and obehiano na attackers ntimi share enti mrewe and Adimola Lukman obehiano in the team deputy here apacho emra omudro 2-2 with Bologna and I say one mistake and I'm draw no etimi by Stefano Pioli or say Fiorentina na ni kwanse draw with Bologna official na kan team no e wo se nkurimtie eko ema wo Lazio president Claudio Lotito or say Ukraine things will change for Mauricio Sarri and Nemrantino. On this notes, live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Yang so na yemfa manfo mansun semno AC on today's sports now details lingina etwaso with the analysis with the team and boss player at Transi. Nemom try simakitwebi simakitikitibi yeba na fe boss player any team no etimi atwa so yene Kangen Energetic drinking water 18 komo nsuwe nsupa nsua onuma ebeboa obenya water is life into onuma wanum papa preko enunti ena yene opening kase na 18 komo ene anopay opening good morning. Sabi bia fine. Nti anopay yebetie nsempa if you Kangen Energetic drinking water say.
That's it. Kangen Energetic drinking water anopay e say chia ahwefo na afi etiefo the buyer say na Kangen in so near ba na de bia me can say apomuden more health more for wellness you can holistic well-being na chere say nipa wa pomuden say edimu holistically na ene na Kangen ye ba beye anopay no ye pese ya address ye concern na ade property of Kangen alkaline water in so bia e woni pH level ye ba be chere na ye testing so ahodo no so mankrofoti ase say insuo no kangen purely alkaline. We have alkaline water, we have neutral water, then we have acidic water. Enti insuo egumu ahodo miensa se wanhwe yobeka se insuo bia ye insuo da bi enye insuo bia na ye insuo ti sa no pe ya make say wo studio ha no ye wo insuo ahodo be ye 9 wa ha. First one in ye peja na ye test ya me pa chobra down kakra ye test ya ye nya green ha ebi wo hode bia ye ba ye na ato fresh water ye to nsu na wo dwama nso na ye ba be test wa ha ma obi ehun se nsu na egumu ahodo we say ye green ye test second one na ye hwe ye test second one nso bon say no nso yellow enti we compare yellow any green enye pe we light yellow ena ye hwe kangen water nso kangen nso no nso eno nso blue and purple. And this tells us a kangen in so ni pH na very very high and purely alkaline. Ye were videos ba ku mi ni bi wo ho a ye pese ye hwe na afi ye hu se alkaline water no bi ho so mato bi pen na meto bi no na minerals ana asia na ye white na ye pese ye kiremu normally no so wo machine na my enti voice ni say ye benya voice ni de ye beboa pan de ye hwe se sia no ebi wo ha sound be enti we ya kangen so na say na tie say won ben with TV abomodin na ben with TV abomodin na ben with Facebook na hwe de ye no or the kangen machine de ye de ba studio ha de ye de yenso na no ana si ho no and or they produce ni alkaline water 8.5 pH to 9.5 pH na o produce nso na wo hwe emu na yete say mununkum abrochi memu de ka say drink the cloud say drink kangen na say return to origin enti wo hwe video ya twa e screen so a enso no mo aye cloudy minerals nkwa na ahye ma na afi antioxidants nso ahye mu ma enti entumi mba say ode kangen ebe compare the other waters ebetumi ahwe the other video nso a the next video na yetie sound no yes yenti we obi nso a o producing a kangen water straight from the kangen machine. So when you sound na metumi a commentary ni along on the o say a healing water occurring alkaline minerals are structured enti we say wonu ma Dr. Otuo-Acheampong kan say nipa bia no say cells no acid wo mu cells na is acidic unkwama na ya acidic that means say cancer. Anybody with cancer and just cells is deprived.
So from a kangen water machine, it's been around for 45 plus years. These machines are made in Japan. They mimic healing waters of the world. And what is it mimicking? I'm going to show you guys this. It looks cloudy, right? It looks cloudy. So what I'm going to do is come on over here and check this out. There it is. That's molecular hydrogen along with free electrons. Natural occurring alkaline minerals, structured water that can get to where it needs to go the most and do what it's got to do. You see it's already dissipating. It's already dissolving. That's how fast we've got to make sure we're getting our water. Most of the water we buy and drink, you're buying it weeks later, months later, and years later. Because it sits on the shelves, it sits in a bottle. And just like that, that's called oxidation slowly. Okay, now if I go right back, I'm going to put it right under again. See if we can bring some back to life.
It's near you know, kangen in suno.
And go right back. And there we go. See that? That's why you can't bottle this stuff. You can't buy it in the stores. You can't just go show up somewhere and get it. You gotta have it fresh.
There is no way other bottled water. Say to me, I'm outside video and as answer. Enti kangen in so the way on the screen so no pay no. Ubua because of minerals and antioxidants na she movement no. Ummasu say in so no humu plain to say. Sanso na obu from machine ebesi wa check akra nsa na mu nyina ye plain say enti nso no sometimes esi ho na ebia esi ho na exposed to sunlight and a light rays ubon say minerals na ba begu ase ye was slides ba ko mienu bi by 2016 and Professor Tano Debra University of Ghana or the research be APA or say or the 30 years our research no offer smartphone now type in no bottled water in Ghana contains mineral. No bottled water in Ghana contains mineral. Born was a slide me sure so the better screen so am I. Ubon say or the 30 years onye ni pebia keke oko University of Ghana no a food and nutrition expert. My first headline the first or say no bottled water in Ghana contains minerals. Now, or the 30 years, okay, in Kaya, or say Professor Tanodebra said, in Sona man for air tom no, Sanso Ninano, air fake. There are no minerals in it. This is the headline. Ya kanji na air tro. It is on the web. You can go and do your own research. No, or the 30 years and a years I research. And then I can say in so do I 20 ninano and try and crop for a trying. I didn't know much trying. Trauma trust a minerals room. You bet me I call the last one. Or much trust a minerals room to the extent say oh for much pH near 8, pH near 8.5. But over testing and not pH near acidic. Or say that leaves tap water even more healthier. Okay, article now. Or say just a tap water cry more healthier. But that article in 2016 and or Tron, born the last one. That article in the last one in 2016 and or Tron. By then, not 2016, Galam say and Pejan whom say. And every Galam saying you want to mean compare tap water any bottled water. So. But what is the difference? The other bottled water so heavy metals no idea Galam saying Nina Eda so a woman. After my answer 1 or 2 other things are your person you can once a my chest a kanji in suono a jam minerals was here. Research, research said why does Kangen alkaline water leave a white residue or residue? Why Kangen leaves white residue? And also when say the entire Kangen in suono residue and minerals na woman it me be guasie no be to me free office no say amun suono manoma be 1 year 2 years ni na nanu dia me to he no ma say si ho che no minerals kakra bi ana ade white bi aba be guasie nkitin guasie sa ne ma no screen so a why is Kangen water white or cloudy ebema o sa videos ya ma wenhu nkyeremu no me pato zoom top ne kakra man o say sa minerals no it's not a cause for alarm. Medase or say why alkaline water leaves a white residue or say a calcium any magnesium na e won so no other waters no abrekwa omu yi sanso na betimi akọ next slide quickly the next ones enti other waters no abrekwa eno yi minerals no efrim through reverse osmosis no kanjin dey use electrolysis mayenka or say why alkaline water leaves a white residue. If you own a water ionizer or a kanjin machine bi then ube say kanjin in so no ubua ube white residue ewom sa residue water deposits on the glasses in pacho bra down kakrama. Next one ye betimi akọ next one enti sa minerals yi won so no mu a nyanka say ye chen crofo ne say the other waters me more example bi ubun so egu bath house for some few days now they won sa enemu a ubon say emuna etutu that is it becomes slippery ubon say deposits bi gumu minerals e won so mu naturally no sa minerals no obo ade nyansa mu no o shada di sa nubra ne hyemu say ebe boayen but yensu ana wona yensu ne etai eyi free mu omu yi free mu so that insu ne besi ho ache na tumi esi ewia no so ache enti wo kanji na ya na education say kanji ni insu ne yemfa nsi ewie mu apen so wo tokra na opese wo no ma onya dark cool area bia ubetimi de ahye ho ukai article no to aso a o kire say some minerals here unhu e won nsuo no mu no it is not harmful very very useful mpacho yenko next one quick enti other slides nso kasafa alkaline water leaving a white residue anope bia na wadwen ayaw na said there be nsuo manum sa aboame some minerals na man crofo edi adanse ti se nia yeke obi num nsuo no one of the videos squad here or say machine is certified medical device and what the sign the medical imager a work kanjin machine so I to be produce 8.5 to 9.5 enti sanya me nyina HS kanjin machine no eboa haje abebre mpacho no ama and other slides nso
pacho medical crap beso so the director ka nyina sa na pepe na typical example is seawater say usabi ana say usa kakra de ben eja na say bia wo de ben baby a heat ho no ma say evaporate ana say eye hia enam say contain minerals ntino be hu say sa white minerals na ewo mu no sa na ma fitan adan hu adi wo ensuo num enti alkaline na seawater no so no alkaline say who shall say who use alkaline water na alkaline water no ne wo say obie hu ni say alkaline water no enye ensuo a eti say nsuo wo dwama so no enhye da nya clear na enya clear so nche say yefin minerals na ewo mu no ntina mama emunu yekumo na eno no so na boa obi wo ho no ma wono ma akala wato say manya ma yaro sa na ma yesei eno no nche say eye adroba minerals na ewo mu no eno na ebo ni padua no na eyi sa yare ne sa ho no nyina afi ni padua no minerals na hye mu kena ana sa hye mu ma ama emuna yekumo nti akala wata no ade bi a behu no mu se eye san fita no nkyɛ sɛ eye fin bi na abam but minerals no mu na ada ne ho adi wɔ nsuo no.
All right, afei uma phone so no pay na o check say make say your numbers 0241
0241 44
91 ABM 0241 44 91 afei okwa brochi memo a born at the article b to so kanji ni so no omo ya na ewo purple bottle mu when anope mi ba studio and me google here why is kangen alkaline water white or why is kangen water white or say the white appearance or mist in kangen water is due to the release of hydrogen gas during the electrolysis process, which creates tiny bubbles and a slightly cloudy appearance. Here is a more detailed explanation. 1. Kangen water is produced through electrolysis, to say the yakano, and that is where the water is split into hydrogen and oxygen molecules. And the kangen is full of hydrogen molecules. After 2, or say hydrogen gas. The process releases hydrogen gas and forming bubbles, no, and after emanate is a munumku mineral content. Yanko the next one. I say the original tap water supply always contains some minerals, especially on the Pacific side of Japan. I know you Japan in Ghana and so no. Your tap water cry. Professor Tano Debra can say air held in the minerals be umu. Na kanji machine no e use some minerals no cut dropping back. Na pe nyama e here no so akwa another tube mu. Me pacho my the next thank you. Oh yeah, slide now baby wo ho me de purple be etwa. Or say other factors pacho bra fam quickly mine. Or say white residue that you are seeing is the result of dissolved minerals in the water. Some common dissolved minerals are calcium and magnesium, and they are directly related to the hardness of the water. I know pay some 8 here. Kanji ni so ni yaba be testy. The difference is clear. So so ani na colorless, but your testy was studio. E be a green, e be a yellow. Yanka say insuo nyina enye. The air can say bomodi anya o PA tester. Now pay test insuo e be bo because one way here kidney yare, liver yare, akuma yare ni nyina ye insuo aye no. The more acidic water, the more our blood becomes acidic. And the more acidic you are, one, ubetumi enya cancer so easily. Yare edi agro in acidity. Enti ano pe obo se ofe na oni edi nkomo a. Your numbers 0241 44 91 0241 44 91 and I pay 050 737 94 74 050 737 94 74. The person be shut that solo abaso pa because more times LPM our no near maybe wo ho usua kra me kra me nyansua fa kanje no, and that is the wellness education. Wa bomodi na ye research ebi wo ho to be LPM na me say hey ade kra me hu da na mum solo no to mu so usua nso no asem pa ye da ase.
Right, director I say that for papa. And ye to jumadi ni so ede amamu ene anope na ye twa ye ho aba na ye tie ya boa fon krato kakra bi eba jumadi ni beto aso ede amamu ene ye joada ntino e wo so sa wo ko adwuma so a ode ahoodene ene be sha adwuma na se na sede be ya e bedu fiada e ko ne memenda ne kwasi ada so na still ahoodene no e wo ho ntino se wutie mi anope na ya de ahodo edi unya ene anope matna se enyuma kopi enam de omo ho nsem no eba eboa na uyade bi a ha no eyi afri ho ede amade di kankra no ye ko Kingdom Mobile Center wo mo aseye na ko Kingdom Mobile Center wo mo de eye nupa ena wo mo de aba no eye miensa na no de di kankra no eye mfie dunum ena wo mo de adroi aba esa nyarewa hodo e wo Ghana man mu asayade na eguso asayade no na me ba cho tie me anxiety, arthritis, hypertension, heart disease, any obia ni cholesterol level e also no utiemia pe Kingdom garlic capsules and bitters ni bi na enom afa Kingdom ginseng poa capsules and also for sexual weakness, for waist pain, for mental stress, and afa so eboa ema unya eye physical energy. Tremendous capsules no enom eye for menstrual disorder, bad odor, and a vaginal infection when you know a Kingdom enu omo ede aba upe no bia to afani chem Kingdom Mobile Center wo mo aseye wo okanshi juggling and also rap pharmacy ne eba shop bia ubenya droid bi na wato Kingdom numbers no 0597 298 855 and 0559 761 144 afa odotobi Rural Bank a trusted financial partner. They hear them ahocheba odotobi nko ena ebesa ebema yesika ama ye de ahye dwumadi aye dibiamu na ahoto enso etumi aba ye special susu loan no ebi ho bra na bagibi o ye salary worker upe loan abra ye bema obi ye ma coco loan ye ma microfinance loan ye ma funeral and social loan na fa ewia ye ma transport loan odotobi se oba baby o current account neto shares ewo ye honum busumi sumbia ye de sika ni bi beka ho e de amount ye branches no head office ewo Jakobu other branches ebi oboase Tutuka police station obekwai Crofrom Roman Hill Eija Ebuaka Santase runabout Aswase Macro Agrekenzema Tafu Farmhouse and afe Bantama ewo nyina no odotobri ye ho o frenya 03220 91454 and afe 0243 710 784 Amen Scientific Hospital, the best alternative medical hospital in Africa. Yeno yesoba a stroke and I yet to say amount. We are no free wa. I won't sama your dadgenia oba. Yabemwao. Afe ya dear Biatran so achawaya. Eso be to us in Tuminko. Ya dear cron no boni a friend a chronic disease and I say infection. Oba. Yabe to us here at the amount. Yeno, yes say. Ya de size. Era herbal medicine yemu. Enunti na may dance so Amen Scientific Hospital. Furniture mo kuma say Atwema Techiman kwada so fancy kwan so eho ene ewo other branches ewo Ghana ya to apete no bia ya mboboi okowa obehua ho wa bibiani enche boga tamale takrade akra atebubu nkoko sunyane hohoi ho ena face sehide bi so eho nyina ewo ho ye number edidi dwuma no 0277 00 1234 0277 001234 Apomode Herbal Clinic Dr. Sam Dr. Sefe ni yade ne bra eni yade bi e how bia no say bia glaucoma eye cataract eye pressure long and short sightedness Dr. Sefe bra na so ye oba obeboa no wate wani ne wan e de ama obemu ani no ase ehu ade biem Dr. say oba no enye sa eni yade no kwa na ade ba for diabetes ne bra for blood pressure ne bra for hernia ulcer gonorrhea candidiasis waist pain sana fe compo fabra na so ye oye ho adwuma kama edema Apomuden Herbal Clinic ya so ye e wo Kumasi Sofola soja for kwan ne so ye ne Assemblies of God asori no e na edi animhwe o Fred Dr. Sama ne number no 0551 098961 0551 098961 na ne no atwetwe enkomo grow fine about tonic enso ye draw aba ebua obi biara on timinda no on timini diye onuma dro ya obeda kama obedi di kama emanity tu pa no okọ aficha o how bebre omu a num grow fine dro ni bia ne kama e di ama onum grow fine no na chese wayare ho to na pese e contentem mawa me wa twa ho to no e be contentem e di ama grow fine because vitamins o me boa ni padua no ema nya ahode ra pharmacy shop ra chemical shop ra herbal shop obenya grow fine drone bi na wato o pedodo afani chem e o Kumase Amakom runabout Bank of Africa nchenwa obehun digital herbal clinic e ho o from a 0244 596532 0244 596532 waba Kumase obeda anaso ba be di ujuma na uni baby a odi utibeto a me ba cho Knox Hotel ena e wo se okọ na ade wani chem e ho ekoda okọ Knox Hotel a wo mo accommodation a wo mo edema na wakọ dama ho ato wo mo restaurant a okọ a obedi di kama ho omo oba obetimi atene na jawa no nom kakra your conference e bia nyumako mo be di juma de bi na mpe conference o de edim juma oba Knox Hotel a ebema obi afi am free wifi e ho your spacious car park and your spacious place e wedding reception and so e ho Asokwa Olam Street ye ben Baba Yara Sports Stadium Knox Hotel asem and a making o frey ni edin koma your numbers no e 03220 24438 and a 03220 24162 Edek SM Bitters Bema Oba Utiemia I was say upeja watinkem aware ne beso a ejina de ekoso e wo mpaso anajo makase and na mako aduasa na mu aduonu baako 21 days in the month e was no ho kani edin hyemu sa tenkana mpagya ukɔ ho a enko wate ase nom edit smb tese no e na mama no de bia wa ye ready ese ono ho kani be hia na wa hwe ne kakra low sperm count premature ejaculation and a waist pain eyi e de e free honom ope edro bi ato Raheba shop chemical shop na benya bi na wato free edu eba clinic e was 0243 989 368 and a 0201 044 221 ABA Herbal Clinic. So far, Rasta no. ABA say glaucoma no fabra, cataract, and I say eye syphilis fabra. Na osio no. Oma wadro na de agu aduanim na wadi. Era anini ntine so na ate anini so de ama entwen ema ni yade ne mba ansakra eno apen wadro bra ABA na yensi ano kwan emba ema. Sexual weakness, menstrual disorder, hypertension, prostate, liver, any kidney yade ni nyina no. ABA ebetu ase ama. Kwada so gina say main market echiwa doma inkro Ebenezer Preschool ayebe apia kubi coast to eho ena ABA Herbal Clinic here wo friend 0541 565 199 and a 0502 812 161 Amanse Homecoming Festival October 31st. Now what year we and a Jumadi no baso na the attendance be lanche Miss Amanse contest case talent show and Amanse education fund nina ye be lanche honomo na 50 Ghana cedis and auto form ni bi now so abeka Amanse contest me che Miss Amanse contest ne case talent show no open chemu afa number we 0209 511 178 partners Oyerepa FM TV idea 234 ye go hotel afa Amanse traditional council ene bekwai municipal assembly wo madaroma ena ye di dwumadi ba lunch no na watwi awieye ansakra na dwumadi ne kese pa no aba December bronya bosome ni mo a ye gina no so na the first batch of commercials no edi.
All right, thank you Mr. CP, thank you very much. Bafo akwaba
that am patom yo so nyame adom
be headline bi anase enko
Black Queens for no yeah sem kakraba omni minister ndi ahyem ama minister ne buafu I work out on them or say omo career ompa omo enti eno wo hono mo a ye de hu nsem beba and a high powered delegation akọ Black Queens for no senka omo drop on boycott no but still they maintain the boycott enti eno so e wo hono mo and Nana Prince so the Chopper Makotoko supporters and the figures behind Abetamo's move to Libya and so e wo hanomwa ye de beba.
That's it. Like
so be able to there.
Oh,
they are not sick. You can just man tonka.
Nan come from but
oh
na me for se bia obekase bibi ntina me from nam jaye.
Oh,
time United better fourth no. Me for say me so dia na me say man you that fourth. But here nam so me week ni nyina nwi.
Okay.
By we am say 6 on.
6.
Okay.
6. On the muda say 5 and 4 in the same points.
Say saying.
We say 16 good difference now.
Oh, but say nyeza na ka no.
Me more additional information. When you get this additional information. And I made count again.
Also omni ho na eyepe.
Also on 16.
Now the omom don wati no zuni 16 ni and omom de omo. One minute dey three.
Men check.
Now we people 6 na jaye. Okay. Okay.
Nsa se Liverpool mu na gugu echira o amone Chelsea mu.
Yes, pride. Anze ntina league ni e bono obi so obi ayesi ayesi monto mbono.
O se o ka se me ka bi wa kire.
Stella ne ya akra entu ebu.
Me ka bi kire se o be ba so manti. Tama na mo e shekom relegation so munya batre.
By establish relegation de zibo ankabi. Sir, what's man you be call relegation?
I feel the na me relegation born here born.
Okay. Okay.
Aya na kunyu ya so ano kai. na Monday say ya bia.
Okay.
Ono share sankom no.
Yenti we.
Ti na Monday say ya ono share sankom. Ano ka last Monday maka say wo bo features no so. Say na mo gidie ni te Brighton na be adwuma no. Am say da bi.
O say mo.
O say
eya ma ye hu mo no. Say na be betimi.
O say mo lo na o mo lo ka ho bi. And say Brighton betimi adwuma no. I'm say the next 3 features no Brighton, Nottingham, Tottenham. Man you be show mo nyina. Me ka kire wa last Monday. Instead enye man you be show mo nyina. Man you beat Nottingham for they beat Tottenham. So me ka kire o. Enti ya mo nya obetre. Enti
mo no ye ho amo me say me
obulo.
Okay.
Obulo bo. So the classical
and they say we no ase and say okay ye nwie ho. Ase say man you know. After next 3 fixtures of the Premier League, you know. You be say Manchester United was 20 saying. It's almost 16.
22.
It is 16 plus 9. 25.
25.
That's the number called top.
Oh, yeah. Said the boy, you'll be a bonnet there.
And said, okay, so those can they just say, you be who man you know more, the league, you know, so.
Never, and yes, sir. But about the phone, no more. By yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
So it's road there, as not there.
There be, she's saying has not that on your there.
No, so far there. Say, what a Premier League no more. So far, teams now Obi Awojide say compete me have at Chelsea. Money has not be personal. One, they are not performing. Now
as a week 9,
yes, they are not performing.
I cut 29
yet, and I'm Arsenal that advantage in terms of baby born or more born.
That's the Sunderland LED United. What here no?
United no.
Sunderland ne Bournemouth money ade. Na Tottenham now say but yeah can say only the United.
I know.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh I know.
Oh okay.
Minimum na.
Bachomati.
Minimum na mzeto. The classical baso na on Saturday and na me can see said I said Liverpool Real Madrid win the game by 2-1. Now my analysis was based on the fact that let me name how Barcelona were going to stop Madrid from scoring based on how defensively they've been poor this season in terms of how they are conceding chances and quite unfortunate ball. Never heading from Barcelona to stop attack of Mbappe, Vini from scoring. Never heading Real Madrid also because the Barca team, you know, the man emoji say they will struggle and say Omo attack no. Last season Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski and Rafinha, but this season the attack has changed based on because of injuries. And then Barcelona were going with Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres, and Marcus Rashford. In terms of the attacking trial, no. So now what do you compare last season and Madrid and Barcelona and no form kakra based on the players that they were missing. It's not a bad thing for Madrid to stop first Kylian Mbappe and the other guys from scoring. But to that offside, born my offside now, Majitia Kylian Mbappe. No, I think that so much no review because how the margin. Born and fast name when they need any measure. How are designing chala auto then automated then chabaye. Not should be an Mbappe. Ye chala and say why offside. What you want to say?
About nothing about it.
But I'm born that. I was born
okay. Yeah, sure of what you are saying. Nothing. Born again, but you can't. I'm not coming by now or any.
You need to born again at Chisa. And I last in about yes. This ball was offside.
Line line is to the left.
One eye offside. Mbappe eye offside.
Line is to the left.
The Russia white eye offside.
And that's why offside. And then 9 in a third in as what ran. And San Gang. No, I know it's San Gang. I'm ready the bathroom. What ran?
No. You see, and now that is my argument is that
to more to change will be an engine high offside.
Say online.
Online mode to change the enemy.
Why offside? So this ball virtually would have been one of the best goals in the season. Sabo na Mbappe na Sabo we. We be no the technique Sabo no. But you see boot no kiti bi ese nti wona so se obi mpo a
blue wonderful said that nti na kwa obi breko na from na obi afa no kwa se
so that was the story, but I think it was a very good game from both sides, but clearly now Barcelona were lacking in terms of quality up front. They were, you could say they were lacking quality up front there. And Alonso ya dem to second half on what they Liverpool see Kreba Madrid game them. We go 2-1, we lead 2-1. He knows Eddie and Barca will react. So what do I do? Let me close the game. Low block. When team bibu amu someone tiasi. Real Madrid obo low block. Second half 2-1. Oh, they me catch you munti there.
Na ya akofa Barca be there.
So football when you are leading, especially when you play against a good team, they will react.
Now Arsenal did against Crystal Palace.
Oh, yes,
or he brought a young boy.
No, I know.
That
is how football there. You don't expect to score against a good
3
team.
points now, so.
And not react. They will react. And so after how you are able to stop them from scoring, no. And now we are one perfect.
All right.
It's another very good game. Barca won, and I think it's a very good one over there. So Yamba Premier League in the moon. So far, some big Arsenal are in a comfortable lead.
AC Milan so board now and go for a piece of a pizza a league leaders. Now the league leaders pizza about 2-2. Now Milan is on better. I would say baby. I was doing about it. And but some more points. The year of points, man. You.
And now, Premier League. Oh, no,
they say they are the better job. No, but says see a idea. The only means a bit me the AJJ will be among the more in his league because Munina Champions League. And they say they be like him.
The answer be jai because
and they don't even drink as Obi Nadi.
No, you see,
also among
Yadi and. They say by which going you be home very well.
But at and they don't drink at someone.
Oh, someone does so. I'm on the leg.
Now by us who do 6 Ojai. Almost do 7 Ojai. Mamma here Milan. AC Milan and Ramu say
someone does a third and I say fourth.
You can a piece of your mom. I think by now.
Then they will lose 6 games with Brie.
Yeah, Milan are third. They have 17 points. Ntomo Massimo from 8 games. Oma Massimo points than Manchester United. To say someone there, and just here for now. It drew her.
So to Premier League anymore.
Yeah.
And Arsenal, every new beating Crystal Palace by a long goal. Now so far, I have Premier League games to 2. It looks like yes. Teams are who were supposed to chase Arsenal as at now are not performing, and it gives Arsenal that comfortable and he said omit me aye abo mumbo aje Premier League no edisi omana so. If you look at the we na Arsenal nyambo we me yade foforo Arsenal ha
wow, anybody near my bio.
Mon,
you do be 2 in your way.
Arsenal have gone 385 minutes without conceding a goal. 385 minutes without conceding a goal. A sign of a team that clearly, or say, if a team wants to, it's a team of Obeje Bibiano. There are a number of goals that a new class will CD. And Russia teams that in league you check them. But we say defensively they are very strong. And on Arsenal at the MIA. And already people are starting doing commercial Gabriel. May in terms of where Arsenal will be at the end of the season. say to say ya record na Vidic money John Terry mo as defenders or multi PFA player of the season no.
Van Dijk mo. Where Van Dijk film?
Oh say when you nkwa say ba ku so bi ya.
Me kai Van Dijk so kan.
Nka me ye film kasa o da kan ma me. Asa
one more Van Dijk. Because you see Van Dijk dey nche. Omo je omo dey enfie. Every time what kai omo dey Van Dijk anyway. Okay.
So the man choice say yam so too. He can join that group of guys in the class of defenders now. Your boss is in here no moji player of the season award or based on modern ba obo a few our league in them. I say about some. So but they are discussing about Arsenal offensive record which Baby said and when we are there we like who so effect because teams now no be said Liverpool ni City and ka more tough run no and when we are there mono until when we are not seeing the effect of their offensive record no. Okay. But what happens if some teams are able to recover? Yes, and start chasing Arsenal. But my Arsenal offensive record now few you know. So Arsenal has 16 goals so far in the league. 16 goals no match no. Over league table na fourth in terms of teams are or match goals to do. But Arsenal fourth. Set piece goals where excluding penalties. Or match 9 first. Open play goals. Arsenal has 5 open play goals from the 16 that they've scored. In the test, Arsenal has 11 goals from set piece. And the 17th open play goals 5 per 17th open play expected goals 7.8 percentage of goals from open play 31%. League table 20th, the last team. And expected goals from open play 57%, 19th. So these numbers and we say a worrying for a team challenging for the league table, especially when say in a team you know on an air press war because your open play goals I said don't say your like goals that you have scored from set pieces because it's a set piece you know and time back on aba Baba 1 or 2 matches un set piece goal and share bon na aba but there are common in football goals that you score from offensive open play until now they are started questioning is this the Arsenal move for them to create chances and from attackers no and I say what is the problem Arsenal ensure a lot of goals from open play because say just say yeah ebe ya dey ebe ha dwene yie pa it means to meaning how Ateta will solve
to say they ha dwene
you know
all things being equal say to say I just said peace goals no so come say to say yeah I'm only looking at your statement say to say yeah set piece goals no say bet to say yeah so now open goal play goals as to say yeah
so the discussion is if you start have a competitor someone teams no na e be any senka normally nka they on afiwe obi appredi say nkomo na Arsenal be pre no.
No, I agree with you, but me challenge kakra ne say assuming that is Arsenal strategy say look yate nanoti a onslaught or see the teams have now found antidote to the way they play omo say the Liverpool ball no what is our kasa and that see I say omo ehun di omo nye in a way to so if Arsenal realize that teams are defending against us ehun na no go be defend dia what can be the in can be say e ba sa atete hu di onye that's why Eze another scheme so if that is your problem now so be rely on set piece unless a set piece goes no set piece na maybe but if you have really perfected the art of set pieces then no be more goals yes I agree with one analysis but to also say ya no say ya no be e dia say sa na be ko
no say to say dia what is
this o can say e be an half set piece no nya bi nche biem also open play no
that is the other side of the discussion and I'm so
the only reason why we nya set piece in share and is how we prevent set piece in say Emma we prevent set piece in say Emma so there e be create space for the open play
but baby okay say last say do baby go for one Arsenal trick
no goes they not score again
okay do baby no corner no mu I be na no mu yes type no mu here so there's that kind say ko do baby na say set piece no seize and now or trick no more. Now competition in my idea, you may lose out.
You will not master the two. Either say we giving
okay
to the set
pieces.
pieces.
Arsenal should also work on scoring during open play.
But most reason why
and I agree.
Most reason why the open play goals doesn't come. They say teams not decide. They say they'll prevent the open play. We know in their quest to prevent the open play. You know,
and
no committed set pieces.
Now,
so Arsenal decide. They say master no nyampa nyɛ goals.
Ekobas or match set piece no so abere. Ubeba open play.
But which set piece no? I don't know the best stop set piece no.
Ebema open play.
Ebe create space for the open play.
But for team you know, as I get no yes, see there was na baso. But team you know,
obeje more abaso without nothing. O sa say ateta ye na ebe boa. So ya dwempa oni team.
Team you know betimi age league. Now goals now obeshe for set piece better than open play goals now obeshe no. On be there. Ebi si there.
Na say omu lead.
No, on say
set piece in the anu ya na nkofo do money.
But on say na no. Ebe wie no. Goals that you score from open play no ebe more as in set piece no.
Adie baako I will want those omoya analysis to look at is Arsenal opponents. You see, Arsenal have played teams it's not easy to score them like that. It's this Crystal Palace team. Yeah. So then they analyze that because it's not easy to score against them. Yeah. Arsenal played against Manchester United. Arsenal played against Man City. Arsenal played against Liverpool. Yeah. And Arsenal share Leeds 5.
Yes. And also Fulham.
1-0. They are the teams you cannot be into. Says Arsenal me share omo a bi ana ye kwa enimu no share. Sango fona Leeds 5 no Burnley mu na onu omo ba omo so be biem no abona. So it's a good point though. Yeah. So Leeds na 5
no na goes ni fin.
And asem ni nyina aka ba be si jo carry so. So ye na nkwa hye be 6 goals ana bia. Anka asem komo we mo me ba.
So there's special now.
There's
special onslaught. Already discussion have started going on about weekly the 2 games now Liverpool elbow. It's also not to say na weekend be no nya Liverpool coach biom.
No that big massa. One guy.
Oh the discussion has started. There's a pressure on him now. Who say
to be sacked.
Big teams today. Sir,
by Liverpool the omo nya sacking omo new coach edu.
No.
Are you aware of that?
No, it's a big team there.
Liverpool there, my own coaches are. Liverpool have gone through worst moments. They kept them.
Who said that time no? They accepted say na no omo brana tie. Now Liverpool see themselves as their back to where they belong. And I feel what 4 matches in the Premier League losing na. Who explain na they've lost 6, 5 in 6. Within short period, yeah. All of a sudden there's a pressure on onslaught. Now Liverpool funny feel say ye Jan say onye on one there no he's struggling.
Na da be no manya no.
Oh say I'm visit the first season there was a trait of that club team kakra wo.
Na enyo no ana na ye na there.
On net bench but they say there was club nyama kakra wo.
Okay.
Na club no. Say the way Matisa Atama me bisa no say omo mo kasa no how do they think because club the season before or any the season or the coin, no. That was not a good one for him. But he was going through a transition. No, not the new guys. You accept transition. Yeah, it's but you know, time I shot by not Subwest now ready. How? Or the government or the McAllister or the one that was the crop money mobisa. But say team no McAllister money sa guys no first season no or go to transition. No problem.
But for why you agree with Zach, let's say. I think Liverpool lost players. They were very influential.
Yes. Under Slot.
Under Slot and Klopp. To say Diaz, yeah. Diaz, you've lost one of the best players in the
very good player. A very good Jota. Diego Jota, a very
the guy who was making the Darwin Nunes. Everyone settled down.
You lost Arnold. The Arnold team is a huge blot.
And you know, I'm not gonna say so. Slot should fix this.
Agree.
Agree.
No problem. But you see, say, our first season team no last season with players are okay in omo boa no ma no dey say omo ni ho new ones you the same transition na crop all corner no take it to ama want me achieve the slot be achieve you know slot is also going through the same transition.
But you need to also when it says that, for instance, Van Dijk was playing for a renewal of contract. Salah was playing for a renewal of contract. They get all of them. Motivation and drop you.
You see, McAllister is not playing well. Robertson is not playing well. Gapo, 50-50 on and off. If I saying
Najibo player, no.
Darry Kesa, so on his I keep saying he's not yet. Coach Abebre. Me, I pity him.
That is why. That is why it is your responsibility.
No man.
When yes, why they won't go for me? And to get them playing at the and again, Tim and I again. Apart from Arnold, any Diaz, and a Diaz in Pono, second part of this no you're born on the left side. No, the neighbor. No, the neighbor force 9. Nekapunabo on the left. It was team me party Arnold and Diaz who it is on the starting 11 no. So
but you agree that you don't win with the starting 11?
No, me to move. I say no. Now he's starting to fix the BR like so quick. And now excuse no ma. And ready now no say away match my bond doors into no lose.
What's it say?
I'm about we matches.
Away match no doors.
Now say away match mo bodo do. And
wakaza.
Waka.
In Premier League na. Na do ma bo saying.
Aso mo about we matches do.
And some people say obia za no me na.
Only I say you know we for sure, Ben for sure no. I say they've not been then they like they are playing about a lot of away matches.
But what
obete and me though I don't buy it but factual. Un say Premier League no obo away bi to aso. E no obo I think Manchester no away me no bi.
Away.
Aye.
Now so
Manchester obo. Oh na say one time we na away nya Adam League ni away.
Well
I don't buy it.
I don't really get
as for the statement and factual but baby Obesha baby I make match be say with me share.
Well I don't really get
but it doesn't change the fact that there has been 2 now
so out of the 9 Premier League matches what about we saying
men ka but say on say nya na way no consistency no also call Champions League away Champions League be no but league me need to call Champions League away me yes oh that's an every
question what to abre
so that is under serious pressure and let's see so obo Crystal Palace Carabao then no about City we can know
Blue City is here
obo Crystal Palace obo City we can
and azum baba better first no before babu bomb okay also on babo we abo Arsenal their next game is against Burnley Wednesday Carabao with near Burnley after Burnley no name say back we na Tottenham sa ne mane bi is it a Premier League no yen ka say we you obi abetima shoki obi unne o ntino o kwa no ayire ho o for my so mu jino so mu he no obi anhwe no anhwe
say Amorim has found his feet. We are Amorim. We are seeing the we are seeing
so happy we are
seeing the
ma ha kweta be azaki to ten
we are seeing the Amorim, the sporting Amorim.
Okay. Now 3 matches on
the importance of signing big players. Kuna and Mbeumo. United signed in the last season. Wingers and Premier League no first 3 no more count. Na Salah Mbeumo
by goals or match
by performance or modernity.
Goals and performance.
Performance goals near performance.
They be near the crop.
I only believe someone no doubt Mbeumo must at right your note.
Mbeumo doubt Mbeumo. The point we are saying is that baby I didn't call you so ni ho. And doubt. And I'm past who knew.
I did you was one
started Premier League, you know. You will not tell me he's one of the best players.
to Manchester United.
In the last 2 matches, no. One of the team be your best player.
Manchester United.
Hey, they might have said drop Pedro.
Who go Wolves?
No.
Best player.
You can say drop Pedro in there. There's drop Pedro. I'm going to say this in Wemo.
Now, what saying?
What's 4 Premier League goals?
Why that's a man with the ball league?
What's he saying?
Hey!
So
8 goals.
I'm saying,
they're not here.
I'm going to you are someone the next you.
And son, what by a boy for striker? Brentford striker, yeah, says Siedos, Aquabina, Igu, Omo Nasa, now 4 goals, there's all
strikers. We are missing wingers now, more believe in him.
Some striker.
Last season.
Tino, but I'm a Zach.
That's a man.
But baby, Zach, Tino, Rabbit Town.
Now they say, man, you are in trouble.
Any Wimbuni. I'm Tino, when I'm with you,
oh, as I'm not like a pump coaches said, yes, I. Oh, David, pressure behind so obey Juma, but no other say. If you jam on obey and Judy and Moontrain says, I'm another one.
Hey, sending them my.
I see what I'm just saying.
My car got
on your Mumusi.
Okay.
You. I feel a milk and I make I was a feel Timo Industries and I'll cover a diaba. Bring your one the AD. Now, dear Tennessee, Udusika Bashadium, na and Lokusika, a ye pa. To the BM Tumofo, so by Yama Somua, and one of your ticket will be a epidemic good minimum, a Riana Abono, when you be good minimum, and there were dead from Kona de Ebra war, and young one says a said here, a protein calcium vitamins, Nina, ye dear gum, ye dear Bayani, but madam, when you ought to be, yes, shake a crab, no dear gum, when your conference be, shake a crab, no dear gum, one we are Gary Sokins, no, for the cryers of Mudro, no dear gum, who we are pa, whiskey no one, make sure the bishop frigidum, not for dear some, I will say yes. Anunso no aye kama ya wie no na de nyama sonko na de ebra wo Ghana hade ba bia ye ton drinks bia owura mu a wo si filo wo kan ya pe wonim na hoso no so fe wo mo TV no eda so mo tumrika de wo tuo wo ko bone ma fa begu so no mu na fe wo so no hya se enfele emfa emayen eye 0599 990097 0207 939 968 number simianu ene de tumrika akopa filotimo ni filomakrin bi etimanom nyanya hoden sonko amenka wo se Dr. Caesars Lina Anagiti anapai adan na wuntimi nkwa twem mu a wo hye bi ewo wanim honom a timimi de mebusaw se wonya bia no mu ana wo so busaw ne na wo hon se wonya bia no mu ana bo so beka just anade na mo kan wo semi eye Lina Anagiti wono mu a ahoden sonko na de ba ni padua ni mu fifre kakra be friu wo ba jonso na fe wuti fifre kakra ni padua no yade na nka be hyemu no na sede tatwene pie na fe mu ahoden te be se emfie na enum na wo de da wa no menyare sankofo mo kasa nyina no Lina Anagiti ana ye wonders na de ma no ana se bia anchecho menante kakra bia mabre ni nyina no bomodem nyame agya opa no nkonkon wo de ani ekokko kakra de ani tutum ni hono ni nyina no nya wo da duro so kwa no a opa nom 30 minutes time no no de ana no de 30 minutes time no no emfantu so boni bia emma meso wo batan ana sa abofra munyina mo nkwa twem no beto Ghana card e mama bia ton wuntimi nso no oti so a ba bia honko fo twem no faso no mo afide ni kasa ye beto na afei wonya kakra wo beto akọ track e no so wo mra no sika dozo pro na wo de eba me ka sa na afei mama number ne say 0244 462689 0244 462689 Adansifo ene mu a makoje control ya kase no mamenka mo se we no Dr. Caesar ne block factory no krom hade hoson papa ne ko ne hu se block type bia ye pe no ene wo asokore mampom wo ben CCC woni royal form no ene ben conversion kofo so solid blocks no wo cam delivery no free ne de mo hollow blocks Twasako blocks, pavement blocks, ni na ho den sa chirimtwe. Wo mane tutumrika no pai na ko na fei adwuma no ya nyuni sa pa wu ya adwuma mu. 0530 450 745 0530 450 745 free delivery and also eka eno ho. Amenka munko na fe menka was Amen College of Health and Science and on America War Armin College of Health Science said year 2026 admission no ye be ediatum wan kasa tutumreka woman said ye papa your school bi on mu a wi a na ye so soro ono ankasa mu wa bin ho e wa bibidrom wodi we ni ka ho no wotumu say yes Ghana for agina tum anyanwa say this time na team na say school yi ya hwehwe ma hu sampa woni UDS tamale e wa affiliate eno nti obi awie school no certificate no emu odu ko hoy na we ni menka wo say e accredited by Nursing and Midwifery Council no Ghana Tertiary Education Commission ono so the stamp no e de amaye me ka ne sa ukoja bodim e diploma in registration general nursing certificate in complementary healthcare wo wie ne sa ye kokoma se tana so de uduru opa ya no ka se ho ana school no wo scholarship package no e da so da ho e de twen 0208 209 699 Amen College of Health Science and I'm the number I will say 0208 209 699 na wadru hono mo yesene de ye twitwi nanso medical culture say nya posin bia na ya posin aposin bu ha ma se no egusu ye kokko biri wo kra no a ye bedada so kasa wi a halitosis no away nanso mo bua e na da nti na makamfo de ma wo se president chako no ya bo modern the fluoride no e de gum ye we pe no natural chako lemon mint and a zinc ne de afrafra to the choose ya ye se empa osifita ya ne aka se tete no ne nanana mo de bidie ye mayen ne bodo tre ne de twitwi ase me ye se pa fita no ane de president chako no e de aba ye we pe no the president herbal toothpaste and so the aba no the makacho say combination no a green tea and herbal extras and the afra e dia ya obi oyusu bia no enim sasa ye dro sonko a e kwa osinimu a kaka bia no away Ghana dental stamp no atimi ase when I say president no ageme so every small matters post near draw sharp imbus no metu fu da so covid brem ne edika ye da nya so mfaso covid brem kwa de nya no anka ye nyina anka nanka nti ha ke koye ye chefia ye ntimi mpie nyina no na ye dura ye no kakran te bia ne system ne strong ya de covid no dimrika wona we fichire no atwam ne nyina so mra no diabetes ntimi venture ulcer cancer hypertension UTI candidiasis body pains menstrual problems loss of appetite and stress no and asadie se pia ne nyina gu baby de bia no ho den se chirintwie sharp imbus and matu fo baby atondro bia no uzi post ne dro sharp imbus ano eno anim okono se bi ni ho a no odana se kode to so no obenya bia to 0246 208496 0261 388-149 Nwanya sharp imbus ni bi atimi ato Rockstars Roofing na sabano eyetiawa was 25% ofa phone na woti 25% free ade so a wotumi say wa chaw bi papa ni nyina na yesi di no a se di gina ye na dollar no so eja di ogina no eno nti bra en chance no wuja ye nso no de bronya bre mu nyina begusu atoto wa bodan no so dada enua no fa na efo na ehunu e wasade so bodan no so yate so eno nti tutumrika en chance no aluminium product anasa alozing Sanchez no wonso awie de biara da ne ho din na papa nso beche e de amount wasi ni nationwide wuduro mani mu ho ne atro Rockstars Roofing na kai say 25% and a discount why the ama wo 0501 453 869 0544 338-042 Nwanya Rockstars Roofing chance pani bi e de akobo da no so meme de minim na nkofo di wadan se de acheme no e bibini to ma plus wo de no wo ya amwa me se wonya wiawie pa we pa no na je se wa fa level kakra na fufo wudi na meko kakra wom je ne kakra hihiem na awrade nya wutu say yes wuti taste na so o say inti nyina no wo kwa ne atua o menni meko hyase na no bibini to ma plus obesa hia kodu mako kapiti atu say yes o kono combination na what the brebo ko twi no the famo to say yes awrade ade do wi ase o masa me nka bi ncho sa say di jawe gastric ulcer duodenal peptic ulcer stomach pain stomach gas indigestion what do bibini to ma plus won mo bi ulcer anopa ya u kofia tumrikato bi kocha no no mfa da emfama ye ko Ashtown the Beauty Pharmacy e se ho mo amon no kan shi mo hwe ye no mo ntwam ko the Beauty Pharmacy e ho no wo ba dum promise eba house dewa enegu ha 0558 055894 0541 337-816 me ko eba phones and accessories ni nyina no ene se matu fu dada se men kotan kwantwen ba bi se wonu abi gusu iPhone ti wo de sika kosi no so de kwaje wo ye chewa wo bedam sa wo nkona nyina enye wa bra iPhone no aye simple so obenya no ene na accessories ni nyina ne se eba phones de oye enie wo se
iPhone ben na uhia obi so me hia iPhone SR and na with your Ghana card o 800 Ghana what the phone dey ma na mom before so be fru ho no ni ma yehye o me dey madwuma na me ye no montimi na watwe affect me montimi bosome obaji san hye no e dey atum with Ghana card uhia collateral uhia guarantor bia se obedi wachi e bia obi hia iPhone 13 ukra 1800 Ghana na no so kwa the same phone no what dey ma dey aka no watwa ne kakra phone no dey type bia ope iPhone mo no wo benya e ho mo am kan circle inside American Mall circle Mall block A shop 21 circle na nkasa ne TikTok lane I just send modern photos kuma se dey the computer yani Mikado Plaza no na hwe animu 0200 689 170 0200 689 175 no nya ever phones and accessories power wa henry akoso edu ya ma me se menton sanfro hepatitis no nyampi wa bi ne etwa ya general award no da yiwe no the fatty liver de aka ho ulcer fiber kidney stone SK ne de aba liver care no uti liver na just liver no ye pese ye kama wono na ye wa ho dem mi wie de sa na maka ba ma bia se jirikajiri heba me san capsule so no esisi mama man no de me man ko na enom kai se ne nkrobata mi ensan nya ko ho a obenya dupai ebi Ayakra kwabenya ACP road power bar stop wa mo kuma sen fe yasi nie bosomtwi road adoya junction sanso na bomodin ko takrade a ahantaman bank no wane no ne ben 0244 544 422 0200 383831 no wanya power specialist herba hospital mame any kan kawo sakao chako toothpaste kao chako toothpaste na nada bi ne de dada wo ya kaitete no so body tire ni bidie ne de ye twitwi yesi ampro yesi anya hwe ye nananom ye maame no wuri twusu wi a o se fe o se na me hwe ni oni agye ne ono so ani agye o awrade titi obi kira titi obi ka eno na Samaro company esi da bi me de me di baba no ye kao chako toothpaste ko for you so mo no yes food and body stamp no etimase sa no pa ene anwumre wo twusi a make sure say ye kao chako toothpaste eno wana yeso mdo kaka bia nyawo na we na mu a na wo se no sabi frofrogu nkwan ni mu ha adwene da bi mba no enya kra anti tutumrika ye ka chako toothpaste happy smile by calling 0246 864798 0501 454 462 na no so what me edda no me monitor na fei Franco Semenka wo say the Nokia Samsung iPhone Smart TV 32 to 100 inch Franco air condition ni chef freezers refrigerator washing machine CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere the branches are maybe so nyina no kwa the attendance of 40% and no ya ti dia free so kwampen crofo de na run dem hwe se ne ya won ton fan kofia e ya ajabajuere challenge bushop edum old Melcon Comfort Clinic New Kajetia honyina no asemdei etwagu 0245 316969 0245 316969 Lobek was him in Kyle say aduane de eda na ede oboa ese aduane oba ne nsa no oboa yesi ne nsa no bo ngase na aduane ede se ne nsa aduane ne tinima wuram ti so prince mu a aduane ne ede dedawo ano na uptown foods en comfort mi hwe dan no ne o matwam nso dabi da wo de wuram a wa hwe yempie no na ye dwotire nyina hye dabi wa hwe ne sa wontimi nkoho chicken noodles na nka moto no 160 Ghana no ene ye 55 Ghana ne nyansa promotion ne ye assorted fried rice no na nka moto 210 ene wo bomodin de 99.9 and 3 kwa ubenya biato assorted jollof rice no na nka 210 ene 100 Ghana mpo 99 and so ubenya bi toasted chicken no kasipa no 180 ene 75 Ghana oh we dey ye the cocktail mocktail after foods no ye kopio loka ye dey aka ho fufuo banku wache dedaw kama Yanko commercial racial filling station a response to the or JP filling station wa bom so e ya Hensan Estate Road crop from no ye ni sika from the pen patasi de e block house ademra no ye co petroleum filling station tana so e ya Pachapa junction Naga junction ye opposite of Verukom police station kanya say ye ko Garden City University 0596 922 066 0596 922-066 Nonya Uptown Foods Ediane Paibia Sufalobek Ede Abba I bought 20 motors message Japan Bruni Wonya Didi Omono Jisa Onokre no kre you into money Isaac di Dumache Ghana Hanina no imagine to Ike bra Niam for Japan cars Papani Bimfama Fabra Ghana na afa obi krape na de ma no bretia bi na ka na beduru ka Japan ka so de ewunua wonim je fa na wu agama wo be twa wunya ska ofra na otofofro na aba nso aba be fa na oda ka no enu nti na iGboat ene ne hwibo mu no obepie mu Kumasi tano so agrike nie ana obekọ ya santo a ho no unu ya santo akra o agrike dan no bon se dan bi si ho no keto kakra sa ne cars no ena muru dwan esesa so no ka be na wo pe Toyota Vozi mi se to car no a se de timi fa ne ba be senso no a eye business no kopa bi to na fa me ya adwuma foforo enka de no ho mo amu ya Toyota Noah Toyota Sienta Toyota Fit Toyota Beta Honda Step Wagon uwie ne sa bia wo de Japan cars no wo se mempe me here German and American cars eno se ba kra e de ama ne born airfo compared to the obi akofa ba wani ka twiri mu no eno nti channel so wuzika so enkoloko tana so behind agrike eye 0249 849 972 0249 849 972 hona be hunu iGboat 20 motors na fei wakraka papa bi e de ama won that note legend
no and there's also a question.
Oh, what you doing? Ebefa. Yeah, no, yeah, we need bomb. You lose bomb. You are not here. Who say? That's just some conform.
I said,
"Ko here, you bought him na baso. You lose one, and you lose one. Team blame Obia. We win together. We lose together.
Obia blame Obia.
Meka conform the other. Omo to abo aba no. Ya tie ho se dada. Nti ye ne ye, o ya ntimi convince ye. Na be na.
Na do bi nti ase
omu nka ho no nti ase omu na fa mu omu yensa no
ne fa ne ba ko ye o na za ko twin ko so
o discussing the about to start
no no betom jeze nko si we na
okay bibi azizak
okay
achedi
babo young president so na afi anase na
bafo na kokwa no ba no
so say ya do baby also on there
o so na wa odi kan ko di ase komeko ba won
tell I see even if Ghana gets banned it will only be for 2 years. I don't care. It won't matter. By then, there will be new set of players to represent the country. I am not bothered. If you refuse to play, Honorable Kofi Adams to the striking Black Queens players.
Boys or Anna?
Mpacho we no. Okachire womo. Enye message I say we say no man dey na boys na here. Say but no more kasa. And I'm say captain no every man is also say but Mr. Minister for in over 9 months in Tueka. It's not about Munya Botena Monkobo match in me and a minister Bufuena Ujam Hokoye.
So Assembly say
Assembly say Ghana Day Black Queens players in the car.
Oh dear so
I'll call no Mukoye no. Winning bonuses in per diems in Tuaye. And almost I started book qualifying. Who's a mobile back on saying
since
2024 a
Kadada na a row about ye and I into Aena almost a
winning bonus
is in per diems in the Sano Man. And into Aena now your money Egypt Coboy Egypt for no on Ben say
Yabu also Domzigamo.
Say Hona and almost Eka say Egypt match near wiki return leg no our cry. Sempeni fona farmer or more or more.
Let's almost busa every last year. I sports minister back on the
pencil. I be see we so pencil about the bobo matches I and farmer woman. And I say almost sempeni from farmer woman. Yes, I dear match in the bobo diama woman. And a minister could share woman or more. Emano. Woman who can sing.
Not any boycott.
Tama omo boss how much we you. Your bomb Egypt no return leg ni wi a. Baby I come for ho. Okay. Come ko ma lo dey na ho.
Mo he ma na mo awa ban mu mpanyimfo no.
Ibisa
no ma vice president no ma issue of gender say e man ti. And no more yes. Who's all for us and I am wiki nipo. Ya man ti no more yes.
Omo play the gender politics now. Ibi anke boy.
But ye more dey won say Mr. Koma ye nuano mane ye mammy the office for us the also kuna mark on when to no aduani.
No, Moko was coming from family. I don't know tomatoes. There is kind of
was a man. Somebody be a dam with see a mutumbo and Macoma. A do a whoop you go Danny. I say, why would the coach also want to have a housewife or Tifia? Or a housewife could move Fiji. When you're Garibi. Because I can't say any woody in one can do that for no one yet school. No, we didn't. But I say, it's coming out of Toa. Nice, a man, was a man, the woman, yes, I want a man, now above my wife for a barbecue. Some so you are worried about. Mammy or Mammy, and now I report some number. I come massive. Oh, my, you don't know. A brother don't you want to bring up Brassamwa. Some of people attack him. Just say, oh, my man who said, the assassin, when I'm Zamanaco, you know. But the minister can't search on the honorable. What a Roma. Leader, there are 2 points. I'm so much and a man, but still. So that is where you show that you are a leader. You say, honor what say. Honor say, me penny me a leader. So, oh. 20 bon na aka se mu ma munya de aminye jozo betima kasa bafo ase mu ti na me pe mu tape no se minister be ka mu ma munya ye ban ye 2 years kasa se u didi pa se minister be ka me ti first time ti no me ka se no minister e ho de wa acti because when I the father of say eyampa wa acti ngase eyampa actually no more try my father explanation but then whatever I'm so to I don't now at least expected the minister to act that way because you say the minister kasa that's why I grant interview with one kasa and zame mo hwe bi mai na also kasa and Oyerepa don't make menya enti amanu hwemra ye nto aso mo Edwin tell am pastor bayi no Edwin Kurt Edwin Kurt Edwin Kurt yes Okreku GFA president Alex Asante deputy general secretary Tony Bafo PFAG president Yusuf Hassan Chipsa PFAG on the position in Hono secretary where Penino general secretary and Emmanuel Ajimambedu despite a high power delegation visit to the Black Queens still maintains their position to boycott the game. And yes, you almost are mad. Then I actually. Oma kohono. In order to, I don't move for that girls no more move through. So I don't no, men can't support the echoes. But who said that they are carrying the protest too far? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Or the penny be no Mukasa. Penny from the Koya Monty. When the company and you say, no, they can't. No, Casano. I are buying and also to your musica. Omom Koye. Omo F president. And PFAG president. And I make us say, a beer we are no more. Communist and may be the vice president. Okay. So what here? Was any just a call? What from in the office? You were a man penny from one bam. Any other was a mass move. A mass, Minister and catch almost some padia. A young pan, yeah. Who said, I am man, my different market at the Mumma Munaya. Say,
se mokra no ye bane ya ebe 2 years enu na mokra mo jam
babo yen ko next enti ye twa ye bese ye twa omo nya na emanan kasa you go nim dey hu 2024 ya ye kan na chief of staff your bawo
so
when view
omo
there is a udu kat one
ana no view
what minister ebi a cost minister am budget na nko amra de na nko
oh ansana ombe boycott no na oma make calls oma apushi so what I say am sana ombe ka say bibiasi but them say no kwa yi ani amomo but that is not to say ade be chiam ya bobola o say and they say omo mana
omo suntes kana mo
still so boycott training ko man ko
sika asem ne kan like abai sika na ente say member ente say o sika so obutum a wuyi o
e discuss for
play black stars anka enya abai sika prayer
a process is go through
na omo de process na chi
it's am ka say on say pipeline from the boycott the period of the boycott e ho na ba sa asemasi o enti say enya weekend here
Zomo amona se Ghana ya disqualify Ghana omba ko jiska no baka na
asene no
ese manso
no mo cross me fa mo
no I say bi o ma do say ya amona chance
damn the consequences
so what
maybe
ebi a obi o mpa ho obi o betuma ga nti de ya mo ase de ko ebe bato abase asa microphone nto aba ent
me bato aduma na waye na ye mpia ne ka wo so onko so nya biem no lesa aduma ne sai ade waye dada ne so waye so otua ne ka
about point
so otua ne ka
na ba ya dada o ma ye wi wo dada o jai na kwa dada ndo zo de man ye bo se
sa
na we yanko next week na abasa kana se wi mi wo say week no ma ko to abanampa na ba fo be ka che se boy yi no na nya no kwe
o na se me am so me ka se o me so meto me am so me ka se
asa di fiada no amete won kan de
me fiada no me am ka se o me se ekra o mbeto na court ntimi njele o mu nyina
ene mante sa da
o me be kan
ene bi am me nda na kan
da be fiada me kan na me da so
ene mante ho mante ho
ya o court aduma be na
it's a setback but not the end of our mission. Our resolve is unshaken. We are refocusing. Nana Penkra, please with Kotoko supporters. And Tama, Nanane Kotoko supporters akasa. Ama or say the SCN setback. Nazo sono or more to two no masane beya. Ombesa refocus na Omasa Nana Penkra. Na ordinary Sasha say kama
setback
or say setback or the statement in the back unso no de on kasa de mse obebransa no nyana manakasa ba twro de bia obetwo kakra de abana
or say setback
or say setback
but I say anything
but near the end of
uchema
say normal na aye agegu kakra na enya wiye no
okay
so on say be ma hwe ase enya na wiye no nti ye besa asori bi na yakeka ye ho na ya pra kwa enim sana ne tofa ba mu de sana meti asese sana opache na minim
so se bia na Penkra statement na tactically na tactfully wa mention player ma na ho asema ye
yo maton de wonde wanko ho kra and unia safoku
na them say eno momuno are the issues about more than the result. Results no there. They say a lot of people are not surprised like.
Imagine say I continue no.
On them saying go for be no. Say ball there. BBC. But nanka e bia answers to bia
because Panibi Ghana football mu frame. And he was not happy with the Kotoko decision to sell the player at the time. Disappointed.
Okay. Initially, when I heard boy in the story, no, my first impression was that it could be a PR strategy to divert the scoreline attention. It beats me. Yes, I'm a movie. Said the discussion will move away from your 5-1 to player.
Never kind.
But Nenka was say. And Chimuka Krabbe did debate about the player still. On say, Bass oh, Bia, ya announce say, we at the party. near Bessie baby against the will of the player. And I say a can I a boy here no. We needed some money. On Senaka no if you be prinso, a beam prinso, none what generating own discussion.
Penny argument called a week I was say Kotoko when you should go to Africa on Bokasa. Penny's was on Bokasa. I want to say Penino. Where Penny organ football?
Organ football no go to the just as the
calf $100,000. And if you credit card would sending never do. The president gave the $50,000. It's you know, unlike first our car, one over breast unless Kotoka say of the 2 legs no.
Back to go places if they say they need money and your calf.
It's you know, no free said Nanka, Seka, Kotokofono. Eto mukakra.
Penyin nyai.
What
ebia ubo ni dia ke betima ma.
Happen you know.
Ke betima. Aha na say. Kotoko recruit a lot of players in the middle of it. So if you are doing a proper accounting of a car or buy any player over they bought players purposes of Africa. Ote ncho bi kana so as me penyin.
I said not
I'm saying that if you on the accounting me writing up because all display a lot of ignorance so because my boka because wa boka obi beka se bia aduane abetodi enko
no the argument is that
obi anim ka bia utia ba bi kwansa na ye ma kwansa bra adwuma
the argument is that Jacob Africa
etu wa uni mo kan uni more than obi ote ba bi
Jacob Africa nya embarrassing results Africa nka benfo obi a place ikura no yeah but say what can say come to time
that is another discussion
and you your top player
and they say account that's another discussion I don't know but to say say Kotoko amo kasa no and on say panyin na kire say onuma konta
kasa akura so dey number
onuma konta because say the kasa obi aboka the kasa obi aboka nya rupla wafa do you know players they bought for the purposes of this Africa?
And therefore, don't decide you have a car.
Nothing yeka. Tell me, guys, and couldn't go to from.
You have to watch him, but to watch.
Another don't I can't. And I say, send me a penny now, but now we will be a contact. I 20 granity you will skip Otuo-Acheampong 1 2 to get things done and to win some baby and so game will be a contamano na me woni dia ka make be a train
$20,000 a month, $200,000 signing on fee, 500 to 700,000 euros sale. This
you are not sure.
No,
you are not sure.
Tama.
To bum just say you are not sure. 500 to 700 it just say you are.
700,000 euros sale.
You leave your phone to play 700,000.
Sane yati.
But you catch on no.
Tama, these are the figures behind.
200,000 I'm taking them to Momonka. Yes sir.
Leave your phone.
200,000 Momonka also.
The player no can man 200,000.
This kind of man.
Natama, I say we
the amana.
Oh, quite no. Musu so one 20,000.
Breed, then I mean put us 200,000 man. The amano. The amano. And go phone come mabusu mi ensada me ka se come bo.
Omo fa ma joro dio. Uko mi fa hunje ya jimo.
Jimo krata om kasa also. Okay, yeah.
Tama, these are the figures behind the Albert Amos.
They are speculative.
We don't say speculative media to bakaka yeso. Yet it won. Now me ko asemiya ya aba ne say
Unko ka say
ye papa George Kennedy, former Kotoko operations director, and pay was say Nani Dakoto Mujem Mrs. Abina
close
Mrs. Abina Ampofua Kennedy was in the dinner.
The man Yako
Simpacho data wadaro ma me de asemya ya na ewie
the man Yako
Edu so ba for the ya ye sebra Edu nya man na ho
man Yako
ko ja ya odon ka se ko ja ko
the man Yako
ni ru aho kan o kan opani ru aho a je say o ko do fun so da nya bre pa say
Zero say I just don't understand why people are talking about our way of winning matches and talking about a striker not scoring Gone were the days Aubameyang will win the Golden Boot, yet we will finish 5th. So if this will win S trophy, so be it. We are 100% satisfied with our play. Zakito, if the opponent open up, they will see good football. They should open up. I will not score. I will not score. The set piece goes. Captain.
I believe that Nana Pinkra must say to the supporters, there's only taking good fit. Now, Omoji to say, now they are no air connection. But then, last minute, Vim be by. Oh, Mr. Toyana, sir, you have form now. That's spiritual now. You see, you say no. You are the part with you to want them to do. The football, I am much more scientific. You know, we can't answer now. I know what the scientific aspect in the career. To be honest with you, number 2 and number 3 say 2-1. What is that score line? Is it 2?
2-1 against one.
Against work.
Ah, okay.
I'm not going to qualify or no. Now, I don't know how me. He said, Buffalo, now, what judge him, papa. Buffalo has uncle for the supporters, no command caution. So to Saturday, I heard a catching. Or have supporters, no papa. Could you pay come over initial no supporters, none come here to say, go for the best of honey day, or Monco Bonomra. Last minute, Vim, no ma, a choir to the extent that even at the Kotoko, officials need be our Morocco or do two more. And no operations manager or be on me. What yet to says I don't know bit more happen. The fact of the matter is that the Safu operation casting in Amzoto and Crofono are ahead of us in all aspects of football. In all aspects of football. Ahead of Yang. And a cutting across all the clubs. A time when you go start by me the same thing. Zoto a fact. Because out of what you call says to aggregate no more. But we only call no more 7-0 aggregate no more. Not going to call 6-1 aggregate no the bar. Zoto almost the same area in them. A chess your football no cutting across baby and fat. So we need to sit down, not yet take a holistic approach. They will quite before to football. So much my side and Bagana no. You better call Bani, I can't say we are talk shop your way. You better create the same idea. Because recently, teams say you can team every Africa. Until last year, go your friends say drift. Come you to them quite muka. Then you crowd. Uma Bejaya, BYC. These are teams to I come quite over unknown Africa Tarimo. As against your big teams like Kotokoli House of Folk. It's the House of Folk, a corner say only the results way bar. So a course for sitting down. If you know, a track just football clubs no. Kotokoli has. And I say, maybe I go start only at that team. I say, if you know, trust him, no, so make any meaningful impact to Africa no more. So the first year team no again gam so near you from belong to you from Nubia. Then a party must be done. Proper thing must be done. And I think that apology or the buy no supporters and to say that is a name now call Yamas and Kotoko. At least I can always say Ghana across the house for the enemy. Almost share work for no Hana work or show Mrs. Kakumasi be no more, yeah. Venu in Amwa, we are Kakotoko. Could have
a apology. Which my friend apology.
In a way, in a way.
A apology. I go through and I don't see anything like that.
I apologize to.
He's only asking you to become a chopper.
I have focused on Okano. And Penny Casano. Penny no,
we call on every porcupine warrior to fill the stands in our coming matches, upcoming matches. Let us unite as one force, wear the red colors with pride, and roll the team to victory. The team is counting on you. Together we will rise again.
Yeah, it's 20 years or no. So now there are such things as a coconut it happens many times, but still how you keep on living better. Kotoko pay. And he never talk to any year. It's a supporter. What can I say? I was saying to what you're trying to be more. I think I will send more. So come on,
you see, oh, the call. You say more. And yes, I know you. Hayana and go for pinching before they act.
I say no coordination now. Maybe uncle
or more.
And there's a communication for the kind. Like I know, when I game no. So bad a microphone could no. or can some someone up say if you say Uncle born of your to say Uncle for any botchay.
Oh, Nasa no dear.
None can be seen. I was saying, no,
okay, say, I send me up about gas I'm catching. Say, Sao Mukrumo, Yanko, I call Babudun. Boromo Bonhano.
Yeah.
Oko Wanyas Anomote. Okay, senior, found you can be Nipa.
See, nothing can be
when you see them, oh, Krumwa. Omona drum the Baoko, no the two form. A boss said the air board. And Tomu won't go for one soon in body said they have for your work. Sa skills na ewo enti me de can be the score line e hard in there but
I think you go
the biggest problem
na yeah we hear say una
my day
what you know
about na nyini wa hapa
oh me ka agro nu
about so also agro nu pa mba joko
ko history mu no obi asho mo 5
me hu bi da
you know the biggest yeah
me hu bi da
and I'm supported no omo dwere ho ana
tina me ka se enchemu no bia Nana Benkai the general one.
Yeah.
But I expect
breakdown
PR for no to find a way to explain certain things. Yes, sir. Uze na fast it may affect attendance near there. Uze na nzena nka ase kakra.
So ko come Sunday Wednesday, right?
Nti wo se enchemu no ba. Enchemu no eba and especially the sale of the boy. And he also omo so me ndidi so mu tirema bia. People really understand.
House of folk na mzoto. I think across Sports Stadium no. I said a bit of say purification or say I don't know because mzoto. Oh, I didn't say that. Mzoto become Makasa.
Man today.
I didn't say that. Me say ya mon for ento omo kakra.
Purification
I think some to who the home results in recent years. House of Folk Momo, the most of the league, you know. Also, my House of Folk team, no.
I see them analyst. Them say results no shouldn't be purification. You have to find out the psyche of the players. The free way to play. Be a one be a pressure kakra so
maybe I forced my mom to cancer. Okay. I don't see why House of Folk they are doing well away, but they are struggling at home.
Scientifically, you can
I can analyze that. I see that the teams no buy on table on the low block home against our crown because Michelle against even Heart of Lion.
To my last level baby, you know.
I on never Michelle against Ho United. Boy, but when they go away. The two uncle Chetumal Kosham 2, Uncle Jusumal Kosham 1. I'm about to be go left results. But Accra, you see us all struggling.
You league about saying how many matches?
7 games.
Has I winning 2 and 3?
3.
You don't win home so.
Omo has I winning.
I know I win 2 away. Then no purification.
That game winner, Omo winning last team is crown, conforming a penalty, a clear penalty, or that team no. Clear penalty.
Oh, but then I'm
talking about and then my home across for
anyway.
But a typical across for the how to folk. So talk Omunya groups out away, no, I think translate to home.
They have to work on that.
So they need to work on that.
Black. Young boy.
My checks are mayor from the Black Queens, you know. It doesn't look encouraging, and it looks like girls no go for because the minister really said that to the girls. Unse Ghana there when issues no blow, we'll find a way to
manage
it and be create issues. But guess I'm one for and you know he told them that after meeting them on who's no more difficult still I know that is their position. Say he told them that if you play no and family, he told them. And I'm guessing the football and Jibafa and nobody should see say or catch a guess. But after
what the evidence we have
or them say in common likely your friends or
Matthias here. Now a banner sanwa you be fan says Akito number 4 ne kan here. Against Bafo so wanga so boa. Zakito Zakito was said you onge kan kasa on te say ahase ni mo ango for kasa o mo so ano.
Eti guess the buffalo from what the minister told them. unse nanka for list of bafo nko form ko share guys no to go and meet them for them to still anye yie no
every president was there
wine
Alex Asante assemble on ekon
Alex Asante ne PFG foi
na anye yie
before on high and me no ya adwe be say bet me do say ma high authority be the phone phone call from telling them say
also oba
me I'll handle it by Mr. Mwa
ombeji oba na
go and play the ball whilst I come back and I'll handle the issue for you because you see we say you know how omotie no and me my difference ke bebre o we you know man oh we see how emotionally we handle them handle ourselves no emotionally say mad different
aba subo is a man on channel mbofu
who say
who got up from one nyabutra
no say how omo handle ourselves so obafu mo se wa akopa sa akopa na chawo so obafu mo
ba akopa na chawo na che so wo che so ebe ma
because on ti ase se akopa na chawo bi onu afu mo se akopa na chawo
o yes a be a problem no be
wa che so e married man onya experience married man very experience
da o be juma na ne full flash ni cinema na no anya de there be a problem ni fi e moto no e de on pa man
tama say ball bebo a na photo a video bi a Alex Asante ne every president understand so omasa returning to Erata Hotel ebiem musa akwhia and the information na e ba ne say ebia na guys na yitri ni awie
na na da kito kan ze and on bet kan mo we skala do so ba ho
I'm say 9,000 less ni jo GF president
sikani
da bi individual bi ana
ba ko say $9,000
$9,000 tama
accumulative na only say most of them air per them so only the man
let's say why say
let's say why talk can shim kama no and the president is so
about black o de gwami
na ri bojumo asem do
go phobia ino
asem no ehu ni say
I dey benya
say at that stage no
onya sure say first time no ka so mu ko nini
there we must
oba question aba
oba na omo no oba kasa and the information is that ebi ewie on be come back to guess be training ewie we say now Zach Kraken say no was they still insist on no man
but the latest is that
on
be kwa na ebia
no we say me person me emphatic but like some be training ewie like some be training
no we say maybe I don't do man no I say youth national team so na man no your mom winning bonus like your dem man so me man body until and then I say young man your mom half
some qualify na dey
half na come on but when dey
your mom
until you have qualified it's most of their qualification bonus
accumulate
sorry per diem and when they qualify
ni nyina yemfa mo
per diem
kwa ta yemfa mo mo
only say na ya and yampa na be say Black Princess say mo ko Tunisia they say control no from Ghana to Lagos to Cotonou to Turkey to Tunisia.
Brother go Lagos aba Cotonou.
Ufu ko so say dia.
Go Lagos ta aba.
Esa ma Cotonou no asa bo e.
O ande me say route.
Cotonou to Lagos dia.
Route. But is that I'm ko 3 years and I'm do.
But possible, make my control.
Me fight me. Me I'll get it.
There's a house called
na Colombia na Cotonou.
House called d'Ivoire. Omuko Abidjan. From Abidjan omuko connected to
that is done. Say flights no unya there F4 na say ebeko we a o trabas na ko Lome. Say a lot of people Canada for ze be fair. But Zaki to the end says so if Lagos na say aba Cotonou. That's what betri. If you Cotonou to Lagos.
But
Eden by road.
Eden omuko ko sankro no so. Enom we omu dia.
Enom ko he Turkey. Na Turkey is dey be na mkrumu afofofo a. Ufure ana wo ko Istanbul ni ade.
Okay, entino almost say one hour echo Lagos. Then a Turkish airline flight to Cotonou.
From Lagos.
Then from there to Istanbul. Where team na Emma
Obanachi
say a different flight. I want a different flight too.
Sir, flight na airco Istanbul. A two Lagos a Bakotonu before connecting to Istanbul. And you say over plane and one to say Ube some good in a room. Flight na a free line Lagos call plane that tuna say the whole call Istanbul no oba funny power ko to no akọ and the say and no na obi how I didn't say
but say they are
Istanbul no na company director ha ako
eno na amunti ase this one go for hot
and I'm checking say kwa won house ye up to now $100 each per day yen for my princess man up to today
and you have no
just and you am ko 25 year am ko Tunisia go qualifiers amunti aye but na ye can down no pay these are the princess are telling us
but so
amunti aye I no pay am so this is what the princess are telling us amunti aye let's see so we are not doing politics here, we are doing sports. You understand? Yeah, sports was it. So yen jais house to buy no because sika kiti bi ne ama mai ebresa no mu complain is am so emwa like enkoso
Romo mo Queens no.
Where Queens ah.
Na Queens we say do me young. Well, we na catch ministers there.
Queens.
First Queens for near sisters so.
Say come land good people na dem ne adu bia nie.
Ghana buy the chobo. That can go na pass me bi na.
On Kotoko you see, I think say the PR job on the Albert, you know. They didn't omanya there. One. Almost didn't buy even before the season started. And I'm say money kasa say onya African we na. But you see, African we I mean say I lit hard for no. Look at you almost say yeah ba Ghana. Aba be 1 or 2 things we are and you make say Albert yen Tony biom. Because for a player
yeah, both African Cup allow us, but the free more. Copying the time that we will exit. If free any time we exit, you allow him. And go for the answer. I didn't face.
No, for them to announce it, it's just Kotoko no more editing commerce in Morocco. And they met in Morocco.
They were there. Don't buy almost at the 9 years, no, no. Almost same trip for no club, no, the 2 years, and they had a
before
they were forced to
before
also announce.
Before they announce, no. If they don't agree, maybe they can't announce it.
Probably they agreed, subject to baby a call African. Muda Musia, a John we are go for fire to buy because some mom ya say giving results. I know the way we are all speculating. I don't know me could do Ghana near Mumuya announce one son. And I'm about what you see.
Maybe I could see maybe a Mujano. And
that way they will resolve it.
This decision.
I think it.
Now they are just one good result away from settling all the issues, or one bad result away from deepening their troubles. So no, two things: they win the next game, and Obiara no trouble, or they lose the next game, and so I'm gonna say Kumasi.
I bet I'm more free about
Olympics about free.
On any buy no. Yeah, no ban entry buy no.
Entry buy no.
Oh, okay.
Or quite the last week. This guy I know administrative one here. Or Jumapa in registering him. If he also or calf was in Ima. Who's that Albert? No one need professor. No need professor. You know, Iman was instrumental in registration.
Okay. Kobia no him
no. Good. That is how that it is. And already as a person on the
fence. Play a ton there. A man for Nyabote. You may have issues with but play a ton there. Marcus Rashford Manchester na Malone Barcelona.
And my ball
and played with apart from Real Madrid players leave.
No sir, players there.
What you say? Into no amanfo nya abotreka.
No
mom fam fast score line no hunge cancel. What say score line no kakra o.
And at the time na
and me can
because season started all but just every matches your best player. You're close to window which you can't replace him. Kotoko any
January they can.
Unless January. From now unless January. Kotoko any striker unless those who are on your so and I'm out when I know. But player told him to teams today you need money to run clubs. So until so don't player there any issue. Yes, I think
the issues around it.
The timing
and Baba Pato I was on you back for the other na yento ya retaining on na so ko no post there's also a national deputy organizer na no wan go out to Kumasi just to
the structures be propose ni na national one be so
it na concentrate on house election nko ane nko
because any say ni
as na baby any two maybe any other two you are na abas ni na omudi wa moka anya campaign omudi white ni go society
say madin kunim
na on oppose you din kunim
wadin kunim menya ntu na me bi
okay
the two we dia ma be
chairman amamfo ya wadi the chairman chairman ni team ni akwana ari unipa ndese do go to manzo no le ba kuno kokko do no kokko and you only band up in the Giana.
What up? Oh,
and you went one a coin.
Conipus.
2 percentage.
Oh, I'm saying you're near 340 something. You're near 300 7,000.
And you'll be over 90%.
90%.
Look up president, I will be 90%. And I swear into office.
But man, I was with you,
so he said, over there to a video you will be a huno, sign of humanity. A Jumadin Yakofatu and Musia Bay, and I do know which are crying, conquering, or buying you
Jamuka,
but you can be any was I can yo way minister and what I say,
but will be on your few. Bob Jones in there
because he be answered himself, breaching the winner.
And a go, more than 339. Peter Mama Jimmy.
Oh, baby, what was
Bravo. Also come here, Peter Kazano. Secretary, why? Osman Kasim Awad, 3 this. One no. Kasim
Nima.
Kasim, the secretary.
On the chapter with Chama of it.
Okay, only Eric Equemne, organizer. Amin Osman Moru. Only Nana Minta. And PRO. Adabazi Amazubi.
I say on the post you want for Yama.
Bastoze Kaba.
On the post
PRO. Kobe Jones said to reduce Iseka Otinimo. And Alasan Abdullah, deputy PRO.
Yeah.
Oh, this one,
this one above him.
Oh. This one next time.
So 2 million.
I now per man's on the per man's on the oh, in the back.
Yes. You ma balono. Okay. Amzaneko. Na brain sa. Na wi ase. So oni ese ruma ko bobola. Ese ruma. Oni ne ko bobola. Nko ruma so for so mon pale ma wo. Oni ese ruma ko bobola. Nko ruma fada so mon pale ma. Ese ruma. Roma no no. Mi dasi. Roma only ko bobola unko Roma fada so mo mpaye mawo asem say me ka che okotoko ne wa kofia se wa ke dia okotoko ne ko so babo ne okwa ware enfa ne da ma hai edo obasaba working na hasi na say sweat na no mu visit we are run about
ebi ase nye straight sao kotokodi ni west jaya kotokodi ni west jaya west na masisi no baye na no kotokodi ni kotokodi dabotre no sufu fa min kan ho dabotre kotokodi home match 0-1
Damn, now.
0.013. I'm going 1036. What does it? What does it? And the Kotoko is 0. Kotoko is 0. I'm going to refuse to Kotoko is 0. Kotoko the same time of all this Sabo confederation. I'm going to have a confederation. As a Champions League. So, Oshana not him question. Oshana not him question. And they made me remember. On that day.
Oyerepa FM muni yade kaseba we amuni we are singing nebremo muntio wano o konsebio munya suna